Hi, Allie here. I hope you're having a beautiful day. This is going to be a 20-minute walking meditation. So this meditation was meant to do while you're on a walk. But of course, if a walk is not possible for you in this moment, you can always do this seated or lying down and just visualize yourself either on a walk or maybe somewhere in nature. But always making this work for you. This is your time and your space. And this meditation will start right before you begin your walk. So go ahead and get all the things you might need, a water, maybe some earbuds, get your shoes laced up if you're wearing shoes, and we'll get started from here. So right before you begin, take a moment to root down through all four corners of both feet. Even start to lift the arches of your feet just a little. Soften through your knees. Think about chucking your tailbone under, and then just let your shoulders be relaxed. Soften through your forehead, root up through your heels, all the way through your crown. And just take a moment to settle before we start to move and breathe and meditate together. Just start to arrive fully as you are. You've already decided to set aside this time to do something good for yourself. So begin to let go of anything you had going on before this or anything you might have after this, and really just immerse yourself in this moment. Before you begin your walk, start to visualize, get really clear on what it would look like if you were moving into this walk as your highest self. What would it feel like? What would it look like from within, from the outside, from a bird's eye view? How would you hold yourself in this walk if you were moving into it as your highest self? And really let yourself feel that. Fill up with that feeling of being your fullest, wholest self. Completely connected to love and wholeness. Take a full breath in. And out. Do one more like that, fill up. And let it go. If you did, close your eyes, gently start to blink them open. And now you can begin your walk. Find a rhythm between your left foot and your right foot as you move forward. And really see if you can stay in the space of being your highest self. What does it look like and feel like as you begin this walk, this journey? Can you start to find a little bit of a pendulum with your feet? So as your left foot taps, take a pause. Feel it come to the top and pause, and then let it touch down. Same thing with your right foot. Feel it touch the earth. Pause as it lifts, then feel it touch down. Feel that gentle rhythm, unforced, unrushed. And really, every time that your foot taps the earth, imagine you're leaving a little heart print, like you're sending all of your love from your body, from your being, to the very center of the earth, to the very core. And feel that love start to spread and disperse. Maybe you start to breathe in the fresh air around you. And as you notice the air, can you see what else you notice? Maybe the sunlight is touching your skin. Maybe there's a slight breeze. Start to tap into this universal vibration. Let yourself connect to it. Keep your focus really vast without finding any concentration on one thing. Just let yourself be connected to the entire universe. Keep focusing in on your highest self and feeling connected from there. Maybe you start to really tap into that feeling of moving forward on this journey from this highest space. What kind of things from this space would you be looking forward to? Would you be walking towards? Opportunities, desires, Know that whatever it is, you're worthy of it all and deserving of it all. And if at this point you start to get too focused, start to zoom out again a little bit, feeling the wholeness, the connection to the earth. Then bring it back to that rhythm between your left side and your right side. At this point in your meditation, maybe notice if any tension has crept into your body. Gently let those little places soften. Maybe as your feet tap down, you release any of that tension into the earth to be transmuted and transformed. Keep feeling that connection to everything. Without focusing in on it, just let yourself feel the wholeness around you. And know that that same wholeness is within you. Keep bringing it back to your breath. Maybe every inhale you call in more of what you need from this highest self. And every exhale you let go of something. Anything holding you back or weighing you down. Keep coming back to moving forward from this space of being your highest self. What does that look like here? What does that feel like now? Maybe you come back to that rhythm between your left side and your right side. Without focusing too hard, keep zooming out. Feeling your connection to everything all at once. And as you again bring it back to moving forward, what kinds of things you're coming to. Notice if your pace quickens. Can you slow it down just a little? Keep finding that rhythm between your left side and your right side. Softening wherever needed. What kinds of things are pulling you forward? Let yourself just linger there for a moment. What kind of abundance awaits for you on this journey, on this path? And as you keep moving forward, keep feeling that wholeness, connecting to everything all at once. What kinds of things do you want to maybe leave behind? What can you set aside or release to be transmuted and transformed as you keep moving forward? Always coming back to the breath. Maybe breathing in the fresh air. And sending out anything that doesn't align with you here. As you're on this journey, this path to your highest self, knowing that you're already there, you're already worthy of it, deserving of it. Maybe you bring it back to feeling your feet touch the ground and sending love in every direction, all the way through the very center of the earth. Maybe with every step you visualize that love going further and further. Maybe now it's a couple feet around you. Maybe a couple yards. Maybe it's starting to fill the entire city that you're in. Maybe you start to really go big. Send it to the entire country. Maybe you try to send it as far and wide as the whole world. Anyone who might need it, send it to them. Then bring it back to your breath. Moving from this space of your highest self. What kind of thoughts have snuck in through this beginning of this walk that don't align with that? Maybe start to let those thoughts quiet. And as you move forward from this space, what kind of thoughts do you want to allow in? Know that you are worthy, you are loved, you are held, you are protected. There is more than enough for everyone and everything to be completely content. And all that you are and all that you do is absolutely enough. You are good and you are worthy. Leading forward from your heart space, can you lift a little taller through your spine? But can you soften again through your shoulders? Allowing yourself to just linger from this space. What are you moving towards? What can you continue to set aside that weighs you down or holds you back? It does not belong here on this journey. Feeling that rhythm again between your left side and your right side. Can you really soak in this vibration that's all around you, this frequency? Let yourself elevate and really match the frequency of everything around you. Feel your connectedness to everything. And keep zooming out. Let your mind just get a little bit blurry from here. Imagine your thoughts just like clouds in the sky above you and let them pass. But still lingering in that feeling of being your best self. And moving forward from there. Check back in. What does that look like? What does that feel like in this space and this time? Without focusing too hard, just let what comes come and integrate that. Things don't have to be super hard. They don't have to take a lot of work. Sometimes you can just allow what needs to come in by letting go of what needs to go. Bring it back to your breath. Fuller inhales and fuller exhales. Checking back in with any tension that might have snuck in. Or maybe if your thoughts have wandered away from this path, this journey that you're on here and now, how can you bring them back? As many times as they slip away, can you reel them back in? Keep moving forward on this journey towards your future, your highest self. Let yourself really believe that what you're calling in is coming in. And let yourself behave as if it already has arrived on this walk, on this journey. And then just let yourself become it without forcing it or making it happen. Believe, behave, become, allow. Bigger inhales and fuller exhales. Unforced, unrushed. Bring it back to that rhythm. Maybe here you even notice the balance between your left side and your right side. Feel that pendulum of both feet. As they tap down, let them linger. As they lift, let them linger. As they tap down again, feel the pause. Really noticing every moment in between, at the top of your step, at the bottom of your step. Breathe into it. And breathe out from it. Right where you are, as you are, is absolutely perfect. Moving forward. Without questioning, just allowing. Believe, behave, become. Breathe in the fresh air. And breathe out. Keep getting taller, leading from your heart space. Feel like it really expansive. And maybe again, as you feel your connection to the earth with the very bottoms of your feet, maybe you imagine heart prints that travel further and wider with every single step. Can you feel them travel so far and wide that they reverberate right back to you and fill you up all the way up from your heels through your crown up to the ethers? Sending that love out far and wide, so far and wide that it comes right back to you. Keep zooming out. Feel the entire world. All of the roots of all of the trees, the vastness of all of it, the sky above you, everything you are and all that you do is absolutely enough. Keep coming back to your breath. Without focusing on any one thing too intently. Try to focus on nothing, being nothing. Nowhere, no one, at no time. Staying in this space. Find your breath. Notice the pace of your walk. Maybe adjust as you need. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. But always finding that perfect rhythm for you. That perfect balance, whatever you need in this moment. Moving forward still as your highest self, your best self. What does it look like here and now? Has it changed? Has it shifted? What do your feet feel like as your highest self? Your knees, your hips, your shoulders? What kinds of things do you do with your hands? What kind of thoughts do you allow in? Which ones do you allow to pass? Keep zooming out. Let yourself be no one, nowhere, in no time, focusing in on not one thing for just a little bit longer. Connecting again to that vibration of everything around you, the bigger vibration, that universal song. Can really let it sink in. The more you allow it to fill you up and adjust to it. Bring it back to your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep lifting up through your heart space like you're sending energy forward. 6 feet in front of you. 6 feet to the left of you. 6 feet behind you. 6 feet to the right of you. Let it expand in every direction, further and further. Like you've created this little bubble of energy, of protection. With every inhale, feel it get more expansive. And every exhale, release whatever does not belong in this little capsule of love and light and healing and protection that you've created for yourself. Let yourself savor it. You belong here. You are worthy of it all. Bring it back to the rhythm. Notice your footsteps. Starting at your heels, rock to your toes, heel to toe, heel to toe. Now for these last few minutes of your walk, really allow yourself to soak in the natural sounds around you. Let them absorb into you, anything that's happening in the world around you. allowing these sounds around you to fill you up. Gently start to slow your pace. Maybe take a moment to come to a full stop on your walk, on your journey. And really just take a moment. Maybe bring a hand to your heart, the other to your belly. Maybe you close your eyes. And really savor the work that you've done, this time that you set aside for yourself to do something so great for yourself. And maybe you get clear again on how you want to feel into the rest of your day. And know that you're worthy of that. And all together, let's breathe in love and send out peace. Breathe in peace and send out love. I hope you have a really, really beautiful rest of your day. Go in peace.